Hey guys, hopping on a little bit early because I messed up my camera and I wanted to double check some stuff, make sure everything was kosher here because now my camera is at a different angle. So hopefully you guys are seeing it correctly. It's backwards to me. So if you are on, let me know, does this look backwards to you or is it okay? Because to me, it looks backwards. But I think that's okay because I think that's how it's been in the past. So, okay. We'll give everybody a minute to pop on here. And I've got clue number 1 out here. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, so that at a later date you can, if you don't have clue number 1, you don't have everything all ready to go, you will be able to tune back onto this, just pop up this screen and then just print this off, or you can actually message me privately and I will send it to you in a PDF file. So, okay, just message me if you want it because I've sent it out to the people who RSVP'd. They have already received it. I also actually, did I post it? No, I couldn't figure out how to post it on my Facebook because Facebook won't let you post a PDF. So that's kind of the sucky part about Facebook. So hopefully everybody had a great day. And you are all ready for Mystery Monday. And you have been watching for my upcoming, my upcoming things that I've got. I've got some really fun stuff coming up. I've been doing a crafts and cocktails in Salina. I'm also going to bring that to Now Solomon. Yes, I'm so excited. We also had Kits and Coffee in Abilene, which was a lot of fun. No prep required. You just come, grab your favorite latte or smoothie, and sit down and stamp along with us. You can purchase a kit there, or you can buy some or bring something to work on your own. So, okay, it looks like it is 7 o'clock. Oh, it's 6:59. Okay, we'll wait one more minute. And I did want to just kind of give you a sneak peek because the new catalog is out. So here is the new catalog. Just a peek of the cover. I can't show you anything else. So isn't that awesome? And right now there's a huge clearance sale going on. And if you looked at my Facebook page, you can see that I just posted that there is a special free shipping going live on Wednesday, which is my birthday. So happy birthday to me, free shipping, yay. Yeah, I'm sure that's why they did it. So I don't see any comments yet, so we'll wait just a second here. And hopefully some people will pop on since I'm a little bit early and got stuff a little bit figured out here. Let me cover this up. I don't know why. Hopefully. Hey, Becky, can you see it? Does it look good to you or is it upside down to you? Just curious. And I'm hoping Joe can pop on because Joe has been wanting to watch, but I don't know how to. I've done everything I can to get her linked onto here. So I'm kind of bummed that she can't get on here. Oh, good. Thanks, Becky. I'm just going to message Joe, hopefully. And I don't know if I can tag her in a comment or not, but Anyway, I guess we will go ahead and get started. So we are looking at clue number 1. I'm going to take my sneak peek of the catalog away. Sorry. Hopefully you guys have this already and you have already cut your pieces up. But let me kind of show you what I'm going to get rid of this privacy thing over on my screen here and see if I can tag Jo. And she is supposed to be just working in her craft room. Nope, I can't tag her. Okay. Well, Becky, maybe you can help her log on. I don't know. I don't know the best way. So hopefully she figures it out. So here are the pattern, clue number 1. So hopefully you guys have everything ready to go. And let me message Jo real quick. Are you on? Okay. I know it's hard to figure out sometimes. I've been doing a lot of technology stuff lately, and it's so frustrating. It is so, tech is not my thing either, Becky. And man, on Sunday when we have our downline meeting, I'm going to go over lots and lots of stuff that I've been learning. Accountability partners is the way to go, guys. So if you can get in an accountability group with some other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, if you're a demonstrator yourself, that's the way to go. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because most of you are just having fun stamping. So here's we go. Okay, so colored cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to use Crumb Cake today. Also, if you've seen, we are doing a color refresh. So excited about that. Some colors went out. Some new colors are coming. Some old colors are coming back. So exciting. Okay, different colored cardstock, 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm using pink, Petal Pink. I'm using Petal Pink. And same colored cardstock as number 2, 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. And 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then designer series paper. Oh man, I was going to get the name of this paper and I forgot to. Of course, all of the paper is going out, of course. But this is the paper. Is it in the mini? I've got everything marked here that's going out. And there's a lot of it that's going out. But I meant to write down the color. Oh, it's Abigail Rose. So Abigail Rose. And of course, you know, all of our DSP goes away and we get all new DS designer series paper in. So, but that's what I'm using for my designer series paper today. And I'm going to do 2 by 5 and 2 by 4 1/4. And then a different pattern, 3 by 4. So I can use either side. Of course, this one I could use either side also. Okay. Basic white cardstock, that's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm using vanilla for this one just because in the Abigail Rose, it recommends vanilla instead of the basic white. Scrap. So I've got a couple of scraps of vanilla and scrap colored cardstock. So I just kind of picked some different colors that went with the Abigail Rose. So I've got some smoky slate, some more of the Petal Pink, and then I've got early espresso for my scraps. So that's what I'm using tonight. What are you guys using? Let me see what you're using here. And then my stamp set that I'm using is going to be Quiet Meadow. It's staying. That one is staying. And the Meadow dies that go with it. So that's what I'm going to be using for my stamp set and stuff. So hopefully that helps a little bit help you guys. So hopefully see what you guys are using. But yeah, we're going to be using that one and the matching dies. And it's really warm here today. So I have my window open and my husband is on the lawnmower. So if at some point you hear the lawnmower, I'm sorry. It might be really annoying. I apologize. Let me just double check here. And Joe cannot find me. Joe, I don't know how to help you, girlfriend. I just don't know how to help. I've sent every link I can. Okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started here. We have messed around enough. Let's go on to clue number 2. Let's get a stamping. Okay. Clue number 2. Adhere the DSP that measures 2 by 5 to the colored cardstock that measures 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. So I think that's this one, 2 by 5. And I've got this piece. I'm going to use liquid glue here. Stamp set, an old one, Hold On to Hope. Oh, good. And Regency Park with the Mango Melody. I know. And those are going out, aren't they? I know. I love Mango Melody. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, and it's just telling us to set this, to do this on this. And that Regency Park is really pretty. Really pretty. So here's that. Oh, and that's the door alarm. So let me close the door here because he's mowing and it's going to set off the alarm every time he goes by the mower. Okay. Oh, and set this aside. Got it. Okay. And clue number 3. Add the DSP that measures 2 by 4 1/4 to the colored cardstock that measures 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. I think that's this one. Yep, 4 1/2. So I think it's telling us to do this. I'm going to keep the same pattern up for right now because it says that the other one was a different pattern. These are, doesn't say anything about switching the pattern on this one. Okay. There's that. Set aside. Easy enough so far, I know. Oh, Joe, did you finally pop on? Hopefully you found us. So all we've done is put these two layers together so far. Let's go on to clue number 4. This is an easy one, guys. Pretty easy. And remember, I always post these on my Facebook page too, so you can always go back and watch them again. Clue number 4, adhere the DSP that measures 3 by 4 to the colored cardstock that measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, so this piece on this piece. Now, it did say in the instructions that this was going to be portrait. So I'm not for sure whether I want to do this, because I'm not for sure whether this is going to go this way or whether it's going to go this way, because we don't have that clue yet. So I'm going to use something that's generic. Okay. I will give you a little hint. If you do have directional, it is going to go sideways like this on our card. So if you did want to use something that's directional, you could use that. Okay. That's a little sneak hint. But I'm going to use this because it's going to be, that's more generic. It doesn't have a direction on it. Okay. So I'm going to adhere that to that. So far, so good. We're just sticking stuff together. Hopefully. There we go. Get a drink. There we go. Okay, so far so good. What's your guys' favorite adhesive? Mine is the liquid glue, of course. And it's also the most economical. Here is clue number 5, guys. Okay. Add the DSP DSP/cardstock from previous clue to the colored cardstock base with adhesive. So this is our cardstock base. You like glue too, Becky? Yeah, me too. Some people just hate it because, and I do, I know it can get messy if you get it too much on there or you get it too close to the edge, but I still think it's worth it. It's way worth it. But I will grab for my Stampin' Seal a lot too. So it sticks a lot better. So, okay, well, here comes my husband with the mower. So hopefully it won't be too annoying. Hopefully he won't come by too often. So we're gonna do, you will need to center this across your card front. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold my card because we already scored it in clue number 1. You will need to center this across your card front. It will go from the fold to the right edge of the card front. So it's just saying it's gonna go like this. Okay? It's gonna go like this, from the fold to the right edge of the card front. So see, if you wanted to do it with the pattern, you could. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to turn it sideways because I can see it better, and then of course with the glue, you can kind of slide it around a little bit. So it's kind of nice. Whoops. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's you, Joe, that you popped on and we're able to get situated here. And there might be a little tab on the right-hand side that says that where you can make comments. You can type in and we can see who's commenting if you want to try to figure that out. So we've got that done. Okay, let's go on. So we've got this done. We're going to go into clue number 6. Okay. So add the longer DSP cardstock to the left side of your card front with adhesive, allowing DSP to be seen on the left about 1/4 inch from the edge. Okay, so our longer DSP cardstock, so this piece, we're going to layer it on the card front, allowing the DSP underneath to be seen on the left about 1/4 inch. So right here, let it be seen about 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to put some glue. Hi, honey. Thank you for mowing. I'm just going to set it right down here to glue it with about 1/4 inch showing of the DSP on the bottom layer. Hey, Margie. Hey, Margie. How's the weather in Florida? You guys have gotten some rain recently, I think. Haven't you? Are you stamping along, Margie, or are you just watching today? Becky's using the Hold On to Hope stamp set and DSP, and the Regency Park DSP with Mango Melody and Balmy Blue. Okay, you're just watching. Awesome. You'll want to redo this one though. Just saying. It's simple and it's easy, and we need to use up that DSP that's going out, right? I know my box of goodies. Oh, you're nursing kittens. Oh, I love that. I love a good pair of little kittens. I saw that picture on Facebook. So clue 7, add the shorter DSP cardstock layer to the right side of the card front, leaving about 1/4 inch from the edge of the card with dimensionals. You will be overlapping the previous DSP cardstock. Okay, so we need to grab our dimensionals. And of course, I'm using these, the edges, which I don't make my club girls or anybody else use, but I certainly use them. You don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to cut the edge here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting off the edges here. It's going to go on this little guy. So I'm going to put, like I said, because you don't want to waste any of these little Stampin' Dimensionals. No, we are not a wasteful person. Okay, what are you nursing the kittens for, Margie? Are you going to keep them? Are they your kitties? Okay, And we're going to leave about 1/4 inch from the right side of the card with dimensionals, and it says these will overlap. So we're going to overlap this kind of like that. Does that make sense? Oh, that's really pretty. I love that paper, that pattern paper. Really pretty. Everybody all ready to go with your dimensionals? Okay. Set this one aside. And clue number 8. Oh, Millie, stop. Uh-oh, now see, we're talking about kittens, and now my cat's scratching at the door. Go out. Go, Millie. The things that happen. See, I don't even have kids to interrupt me, and I'm still being interrupted by my husband mowing and my cat scratching at the door. Oh, she couldn't get them to eat. You have a little syringes work best. I never could get any of my kittens to use a bottle, so I always used a syringe and KMR, which is a kitten milk replacer. Okay, add basic white layer to the inside of the card. Remember, I'm using vanilla, but you want to use this to the inside. Now, remember, if you want to stamp a greeting or something on your card on this piece for the inside, do that before you stick it down, okay? Because that way, if you mess something up, you can always stamp on the back. That's my tip for you. Always stamp it before you stick it down. I'm just breaking my own rule because it says so in the pattern, but don't do that. And I just got a little bit of sticky on there. And I don't have my sticky eraser thing. Okay. Oh, okay. Bye, Becky. Thanks for tuning in. So now that we're done with this, stamp image on basic white scrap. If image needs to be colored, do that now. So on mine, so I chose the Quiet Meadow and the dies. But instead of stamping the image and then cutting it out, because this stamp doesn't have a die that cuts it out, and I didn't want to sit here and cut it all out for you, I'm just going to use the dies. Okay, so I'm going to just show you real quick. Use like this die and this die. Oh, hold on. It's stuck so good. And I think we'll do a butterfly. Okay. So we'll try those to start with. So now you would stamp and cut out your image or color your image, whatever you need to do. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to go ahead and just punch mine out because mine's not going to be a stamped image. It's just going to be a die cut image. So whatever you, as my friend Sharon Armstrong, she's the one who introduced me to this Mystery Monday type thing. She says, just go rogue. So I'm going to just use my early espresso and this die, build my little sandwich here. Okay. You'll be able to see it when it comes out the other side here. And remember, use on the Mini Boss, use 3, the light gray one, not the other one that they tell you to use because it doesn't work right. And my plates are really warped right now because I need to get new ones. But I don't think you can order them right now. Hey, hold on. Now stop it. Just do this without messing the camera up, please. Holy molies. Oh, thank you. I know. I love this color combination. I like the kind of the neutrals. Okay, so got this. Sorry, it's out in front of me. And let me peel it off. Sorry. It's hard to do things way out in front. Okay, so I'll set that aside because I want to do something else. I want to do this little flower guy in the basic gray or the smoky slate. So let me build my sandwich again and cut that out. Yeah, I like these neutrals. I really like the new in colors that are coming in. And of course, I was one of the ones that ordered and just haven't gotten their order in yet. So all of us demonstrators got to do a pre-order, and we're anxiously awaiting our pre-orders to come so that we can share new stuff with you. Okay. Try to put this up here where you can see. Okay. So I'm just going to do those two for right now to save time. Well, no, I'm going to do a butterfly too, because I'm going to do the butterfly in pink. And where'd my butterfly go? Butterfly. Well, maybe I won't do a oh, here it is. You're hiding underneath. Okay. We're just going to do the butterfly real quick. I do need new cutting pads, yes. Okay, so there's my butterfly. So let me set this stuff aside here, get it out of the way so that you guys can, if you're stamping stuff or cutting stuff out, you go ahead and continue to do that. I'm going to put my dies back on my sheet here. I don't know how you guys store your dies, but I keep them back on the sheet that they came on in my envelope thing. Oh, I need one more die. Sorry. I got to cut this one die out. So I'm going to cut a little label strip out just because in the next clue, it'll say if you want to add a greeting, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and have that one already done so that I don't have to pull this machine back out. Okay. So pretend like you didn't see that. Okay. So here we go. We've got these little guys. Let me just see what we've got here. Let me poke out the little pieces that are stuck in here. Oh my goodness. We're all wonky. I'll try to tape this down or something next time, girls, because everything's sliding around. I know. I'm trying to be I really am trying. I really am. And it just eludes me. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys can't hear that because that's crazy. My husband has his little drone out now. Well, I didn't bring my Take-A-Pic tool, and I didn't know they had such tiny pieces in here. Yeah, hopefully you can't hear that because that's annoying. I know. There is nothing like watching somebody try to pick the little pieces out of their dies, right? I know. Okay, so there we go. So I've got those two dies and my little butterfly that I'm just going to use instead of a actual stamped image that's colored in. You guys continue with whatever you want to do. Okay, so we're going to go on just to get this. We're almost out of our 30-minute times. So let me just show you. And then you're going to use punches, snips, paper trimmer to cut out your image. So like if I would have stamped this image and then colored it in, now I would be cutting it out. Okay, does that make sense? But instead, I'm just going to use the die cuts that I used. So if you have a punch or a die cut or something like that, that you will be doing that now, cutting out and that type of thing. But since mine didn't have a die, yes, it is real stamping, Margie. It is real stamping without my Take-A-Pic tool. I know I'm handicapped without my Take-A-Pic tool. Isn't that crazy how much we rely on some of our tools? There we go. I just need to get a better setup. But I'm trying. And you guys are so good to me. So we'll see here. So, okay. So after you die cut, punch, trim, then we're going to add the images. to the front of the card with dimensionals. Now, because mine are so tiny and thin, I'm not going to use dimensionals, but I'm just going to kind of stack them here and see how they look. And so it's just wanting you to add these to the front of your card. So we're going to embellish. I wonder, should I put them like this? Hey, don't get stuck together. Something like that. Or do we want the brown on the bottom? I think the brown on the bottom. And then this on the top. Yeah. Okay. So what I do is, we do have a fine tip liquid glue, but I never get the tip back on right, and then it dries out really quickly. So I'm just going to use my finest tip on my Tombow and just dot some glue on the leaves here. See that? I mean, you don't need a lot. It's just a piece of paper, so it's not going to really go anywhere once you get it glued down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, turn it upside down. And then the thing with this is set it and forget it. So once you put it down, don't slide it around a lot because the glue will get everywhere. Okay. And the glue will dry clear. Okay. So don't worry about it if you got it where you can see it. Okay. And then if you have something that you can use dimensionals, I would certainly go ahead and pop this up with dimensionals. I think my husband is chasing the cat with his drone. Don't chase the cat, please. Boys and their toys. Well, who am I to talk? Look what we're doing. Yeah, I guess I can't talk. Oops. Shh. We're almost done. Just going to put that right there. I guess I should say girls and our toys, right? Whoops. There you go. Okay. Oh, our butterfly. We need to put our butterfly on. Now the butterfly, I think I will use a dimensional, because the butterfly, I have enough room. If I cut one of these little guys in half, I can put it on his little wing. Okay. We can have him up there, right? Okay. So hopefully you guys have got that done. And here is the one I was telling you about. So if you have room to add a sentiment to the front of your card, you can do that now using a cardstock scrap. So you can use your punch. You can just cut a piece of scrap out for your greeting, or you don't have to add a greeting at all. If your card, it looks finished on the front, just go ahead and leave it completed that way. I'm going to go ahead and use this little tab that's from that same die, and I'm going to put, should we do thinking of you or you're too kind? Let's do a thinking of you. You can always use those. Okay, and I'm just going to use my early espresso. Just going to stamp on here. Like I said, this stamp set is carrying over. So if you really like this stamp, you can get it still. Okay. Do that now. And I'm going to go ahead and attach it with just some dimensionals also. So I'm just going to use some more of my dimensionals. Where are they cut? They're not. Use all those scraps. I know all of you do the same thing. Nobody wants to waste a dimensional. So putting that down. Oh, we're over our 30 minutes. Dang it. Sorry about that, girls. I'm going to put this down. You can stamp your greeting on the inside if you would prefer. And I'm going to just use a little bit of like this little flower from the stamp set. And I am going to stamp a little bit on the inside here, because you don't want the inside of your card to be all the outside to be beautiful and nothing on the inside except for your greetings. So usually just put a little bit. Just put a little bit there on the corner, just to bring the front and the inside together. And then the last clue, you guys, of course, is what? Embellish and share. We need, oh, what's that? Oh, piece of brown. Okay. Embellish and share. So my embellishment tonight is Miss Stella. You can never have too much Stella. So then I don't know if you can see this, but Stella is just mostly a glitter pen. So I don't know if you can kind of see. Oh, yeah, see? She just makes things happy. Stella makes everything happy. So I just use Stella on everything because every card needs a little sparkle. Or sparkle is my favorite color. Okay, so just add a little sparkle. Now you could use, if you wanted to, put some embellishments like butterfly. The little brass butterflies would be really cute on here. There's your card. How simple was that? I know. I told you it would be super easy and super cute. Yep. Here's one that I made the other day. Same idea. Well, thanks, ladies, for tuning in today. I hope if you didn't get a chance to make this card along with me, that you go back and do it at a later time, because it really is easy and fun, and it's a great way to showcase the designer series paper. Okay, thanks guys for tuning in, and I will see you later. Thanks, bye.